Just a few days back, scientists achieved a major landmark in their quest to produce energy that might be infinite and, more importantly, free from greenhouse gases. For more than 70 years, scientists world over have been trying very hard to find alternatives to fossil-based fuels. They have been trying to replicate or develop nuclear fusion, but they could not succeed, up until a few days back. In this video, we break down this momentous achievement that is in fact a giant leap for mankind. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Oneindia. On December 12th, the researchers claimed that they were able to generate more energy from fusion reactions than they used to start the process. This has happened for the first time ever in a lab. This means there are chances that one day the nuclear fusion, the process which powers the sun, can potentially be used in labs to deliver almost limitless supplies of energy. This stupendous feat was achieved at California's Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. In order to understand its importance, it's crucial to first understand what exactly is nuclear fusion. Fusion occurs when two light atoms bond together or fuse to make a heavier one. The total mass of the new atom is less than that of the two that is formed, and the missing mass is given off as energy as described by Albert Einstein's famous E is equal to mc² equation. Getting atoms to fuse requires a combination of high pressure and temperature to squeeze the atoms tightly together. Intense gravity does much of that work in the sun. But then a simple question that arises is that why is it being touted as groundbreaking, and how are the talks of climate change related to this? It is groundbreaking because, as I mentioned in the beginning, nuclear fusion has been achieved in a complete artificial setting for the first time in the last 70 years or so. That is not an easy task at all, even with all the sophisticated technologies available today. Ever since the nuclear fusion research began in the 1950s, researchers were unable to demonstrate a positive energy gain, a condition known as ignition. This condition of ignition has now been achieved. Fusion potentially provides a clean energy source. The fission reactors now used to generate nuclear energy rely on heavy atoms like uranium to release energy when they break down into lighter atoms, including some that are radioactive. While it is comparatively easy to generate energy with fission, it is an environmental nightmare to deal with the leftover radioactive debris that can remain hazardous for hundreds of millennia. And how is this development going to affect the global fight for climate change? Nuclear fusion does not rely on fossil fuels like oil or gas and produces none of the greenhouse gases which drive global warming. So, this could provide an almost inexhaustible source of clean, safe and affordable power. This would also reduce dependence on fossil fuels and help countries meet their objectives and SDG targets. By reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and providing an alternative source of clean energy, countries could save money on fuel costs while creating jobs related to the research and development of new technologies related to nuclear fusion. This could lead to increased economic growth in many parts of the world while helping us move towards a greener future. This was all about the recent nuclear fusion breakthrough achieved by scientists for the first time in an artificial setting. We hope you would like this new video. Thank you so much for watching.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.